But in the things you've been talking about, you just said that you saw worse things than that.
Well, that was very small fry. I think it was on the 13th of April, I'm not quite sure what the date was. In 1941, we opened up Belsen Camp, which was the first concentration camp any of us had seen. We didn't even know what they were. We'd heard vague rumours that they were there. I mean, nothing could be worse than that. The gates were open, and then I realised that I was looking at Dante's Inferno. I mean, I still haven't seen anything as dreadful. I never will. And a girl came up who spoke English because she recognised one's badges, and her breasts were like sort of empty purses. She had no top on, and a pair of man's pyjamas, you know, the prison pyjamas, and no hair. But I knew she was a girl because of her breasts, which were empty. And she was, I suppose, I don't know, 24, 25. And we talked, and she was, you know, so excited and thrilled. And all around us, there were mountains of dead people. I mean, mountains of them. And they were slushy, they were slimy. So when you walked through them, you tried not to, but it was like, well, you just walked through it. And there was a very nice British MP, and he said, you know, don't have any more, come away, sir, if you don't mind, because they've all got typhoid, and you'll get it, and you shouldn't be here swanning around. And she saw in the back of the Jeep the unexpired portion of the daily ration wrapped in a piece of the Daily Mirror. And she said, could she have it? And he said, don't give her food, because they eat it immediately and they die within 10 minutes. But she didn't want the food, she wanted the piece of Daily Mirror. She hadn't seen newsprint for about 8 years, or 5 years, or whatever it was she'd been in the camp for. So she folded it. You know, it's quite a big double sheet, isn't it, the Mirror? About that size. She folded it up into little pieces, talking all the time, chattering away with this funny broken accent. She was Estonian. And then she hid it, I can only say, on her person. She folded it up. It was quite hard to do, and to hide it there. That's all she wanted. She gave me a big kiss, which was very moving. The corporal was out of his mind, and I was just dragged off. I never saw her again. Of course, she died. I mean, I gather they all did. But I can't really describe it very well. I don't really want to. I went through some of the huts, and there were tiers and tiers of rotting people. But some of them were alive underneath the rot and were lifting their heads and trying. You didn't make me blub, didn't it? Trying to do the victory thing. That was the worst. Sorry.